This game is rated M for mature. Hey guys, this is Alpha907 here. Welcome to my next Let's Play, Max Payne 2. I've been wanting to play this game for a while now. It's one of my favorite action games of all time, and I don't know. I like this game a lot more than Max Payne 1 because, I don't know, I suppose its horror is a lot more tamer than in Max Payne 1. And I think the overall visual quality of this game is better than in Max Payne 1. The sound is a little too quiet for this. I don't know why. Maybe I should adjust that. But the effects are like really high. What's up with that? That's weird. Anyway, I hope that's not gonna be a huge issue. So, yeah, I'm gonna start this not on detective mode. Earlier, I pretty much, before recording this, I did a practice run for this, a full practice run of this game to unlock the difficulties because I only had detective available when I turned on the game before doing this Let's Play. So, yeah. And also another thing I need to say about this game, game is really dialogue heavy, so I won't have a lot of opportunities to talk myself, so yeah. But we'll have subtitles on if you're really interested in the story, if you haven't seen it for yourself, or just simply want to hear the story again. So I'm gonna do this on hard-boiled, so I can like Dead on Arrival, and yeah, I think detective is a bit too easy. I want to have a little bit of a challenge this time around, and I know how the game is gonna go, so let's do this.
God, I turned out to be such a damsel in distress.
They were all dead. Love kills. Did I love her? Was there a choice? The past is a gaping hole. You try to run from it. The more you run, the deeper, more terrible it grows behind you. Its edges yawning at your heels. Your only chance is to turn around and face it.
We are at the scene. Repeat, we are at the scene.
But it's like looking down into the grave of your love.
Check the area. Hold your fire.
Or kissing the mouth of a gun, a bullet trembling in its dark nest, ready to blow your head off.
Get used to those last two panels right there because you're gonna see them like 3 times throughout the game.
We're losing him.
Multiple gunshot wounds, pupils blown, head trauma, God only knows what
He's in
else.
shock. Start 2 large bore IVs, get him to ICU.
He's not responding. This guy is a train wreck. We're losing him.
When I woke up in the hospital earlier tonight, I thought it couldn't get any worse. I opened my eyes, and everything slid into focus.
By the way, we're at this point we're kind of mid-game for this.
She was dead.
For this scene. This isn't exactly the beginning of the
I was
game.
hurt. My crime, what I had done, was like a hungry pit behind me.
But it is relevant to the story, don't worry.
I had to run, get as far away from it as possible.
Even if it isn't like linear
The world
for the
was out
thing.
of joint. I was hallucinating. I had to get away.
Frame rate is a little low for some reason. Like, yeah, it's sitting around at like 40 frames. Maybe it's because of my quality settings. How high I set it.
Max,
I don't know.
the route's clear.
Allow me to
There he is.
Max Payne.
Our Max Payne.
We're here.
My friend.
You need to get out of there. We need to leave now. Sorry.
Alright. So, let's see, how is this? Yeah, it's not too bad, at least. Alright, so... Alright, painkillers, so is it gonna help? Painkillers are gonna be pretty much your primary healing item for the game. Pretty much the only healing item in the game. So, yeah. I think at this point in the story, if we would take through this linearly, we would be on actually part 3 out of 3. So we'd be pretty much at the beginning at the last bird.
What's going on?
I don't know why. it says
Anyone
this
there?
far. But it's like, I don't know. I guess it's more of a tutorial level to see how things to come.
NYPD, freeze!
But anyway, plot. If you already played the game, you know how this is going, you know.
What do you want from me?
One of the reasons why I set this aim for mature for the game. Sex scenes! And this isn't gonna be the only one throughout the game, by the way. There is romance involving in the game, actually.
There was a blind spot in my head. A bullet-shaped hole where the answer should be. Call it denial. I wanted to dig inside my skull and scrape out the pain.
More painkillers over here. Let's take one more just in case. Phone call?
Is this the Payne residence?
Flashback.
Dr. Magdalena from ER. You can give away the bed you were holding for me. That detective we were waiting for was DOA. She's headed for the morgue.
I don't think there will be any more items for us to find, except for like a few pistols. For painkillers, that's pretty much it, I think. I'm actually going backwards right now. Whoops. Alright. Here we go. A murder! Shit.
I'll deal with Payne. He's as good as dead.
Freeze, NYPD!
Found him.
Our first enemy! Shit! If you press the right mouse button, you pretty much like slow down time. This is pretty much the main focus of the gameplay. Is pretty much the slowdowns, the bullet times. There's also another way of doing this. Whoops. More plot.
He's one of them. She's here to kill me.
Back off, Payne.
Winterson!
I don't know why I'm a little lighthearted on all of this. This game is actually, a lot of cases, pretty serious, but there are a few silly moments here and there. But yeah. Anyway, here's another way of doing the slow-mo bullet time. Is pretty much person shift to like shoot sideways and stuff. Another way you could do it, like if you hold back and press the jump button. Normally you jump like this or go forward, but if you do it while backwards, you kind of like roll backwards. That's another way you could do stuff, but I rarely use that. I only notice it when I'm not fighting against anybody.
Out of the city, the countryside was sickeningly pretty.
Anyway,
The sun set
intermission.
in a sweet summer day.
This is Address Unknown, one of the game shows in a way.
Playing. The Pink Bird Mental Institute.
I'm gonna include these, probably most of these throughout the game, so because you know they're part of the game,
Hospital wardens.
and they will come somewhat relevant in certain parts of the game,
I think I died. I think I'm dead.
especially for Address Unknown.
No. Death is coming. It's coming. They're here. They're here. Get away. Get away. I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hurt you.
Someone in an asylum. it
They
looks
said
like.
I was an escaped mental patient.
Diagnosis: paranoid schizophrenic. You are insane. Psychotic. You have to eat plenty of
You know
pills.
what kind of items do I have right now? I have dual
They
pistols.
lied that I had killed my girlfriend.
Melee, I think it's
John Muir
with.
came to mock me in the bathroom mirror.
Oh, it's that. Never mind.
The flamingo was with him.
Mirrors are more but that television.
Mira claimed my girlfriend had turned
Welcome relevant
joined him.
in some ways.
Died her girlfriend.
I smashed the mirror. I'd kill them all. Stay tuned as Address Unknown continues.
And it will, once we get to another program of it. Anyways, more plot. I'm probably gonna say that a whole bunch, but seriously, there is a lot of plot going on in the game, and lots of dialogue. Without the action, these are the few moments I can't talk
Payne!
without interrupting anything. Anyways, here's Jim Bravura.
You're not going anywhere. What happened out there? You did it. Eternal affairs was breathing down my neck. Did you do it? You killed her.
No, I can't.
And he's dead. This early in the game? No, not quite. This is pretty much the last third. The start of it, we're pretty much showing off.
Oh, shit.
I'm kind of spoiling stuff, but I'm kind of not, because I'm more saying it linearly of where this takes place. And, well, damn.
You'll end up running in circles.
Jeez, what's up with the audio?
Back down to the same hole you were trying to escape from. Only the hole's grown deeper.
Jeez, I don't know why the dialogue's so quiet here. Last time I played this, it wasn't this quiet. Can I fix this in some way? Whoa, there's no audio on that. Can I change this in some way? I don't know, maybe I'll figure it out later. Right now, let's just continue onward. I have the subtitles on anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. That's Winterson right there, by the way.
Edited out. Winterson was dead. I was a murderer.
He'll come important later, don't worry. The manner now as in almost the end of the game, actually. Almost spoiling anything, but yeah.
The hospital bed wasn't the beginning. It was past the point of no return. A fatal choice already made. And it would get worse before the end. The past is a puzzle, like a broken mirror. As you piece it together and you cut yourself, your image keeps shifting. And you change with it. It could destroy you, drive you mad. It could set you free.
You, inside. Drop your weapons and come out with your hands above your head.
Well, more for Max Payne and some others.
You'll see the choices you didn't know you'd made, like staying at work late to chat with a friend, instead of hurrying home to your family.
Fan out, people. Circle around. Cover all the exits.
Kissing her, I think of the cold laws of cause and effect.
Where are those extra units? Call the Central. We need every available unit here now.
I am afraid, but I start again from the beginning. Trace my own steps to the scene of the crime.
As for us as well, pretty much go to the actual beginning of the game. Here we go. Part 1, Chapter 1, Elevator Doors. Or the door. Not exactly elevator doors, but more something else. You'll see.
I had wanted to be punished for what I had done, but Alfred Woden had kept his word. With his influence, ridiculously, I had emerged from my history of violence unscathed. A hero. I didn't thank him. I couldn't stomach it. I left the DEA.
Continue onward from the first game.
Back to where I'd started out. Back to the job. The NYPD.
Reported shots fired in the warehouse there, acknowledged.
It's mine. I'm on it.
10-4.
It wasn't a call for a homicide detective, but I knew the address. The warehouse belonged to Vladimir Lem.
How did you know?
Organized crime. We went back a while, like brothers caught on opposite sides in a civil war. His words.
There could have been any other warehouses around, but yeah, whatever. If he knows, he knows. That's all we need to know, honestly.
I need backup. Unknown number of armed perps inside. Possible hostage situation.
10-4, backup is on its way.
I'm going in.
And the frame rate really is going down right now. What the hell's going on with this frame rate? I'm sorry, but yeah. So far it's kind of like around 30 frames. Maybe it won't be noticeable in the video, but for me it is noticeable. Anyway, a little bit of a secret here. A few painkillers and a 9mm pistol. Extra pistol for, you know, going in. Pretty much the main entrances around here are locked, so we have to go through here, the back entrance.
With no way to deal with the past, I kept my eyes on the road, off the rearview mirror and the roadkill behind me. I chased lesser mysteries, other people's crimes.
Jeez, I seriously don't know why the voice audio is so low. It's just, it didn't happen before when I did it my practice run, but yeah. Don't worry, it's just a television show.
No, no. Oh, don't go. God, Sharon, baby.
No. Another show.
In the dark and violent
Yeah, what the? Why the hell? Why the hell not? I'll show it off.
Hard-boiled fugitive cop.
There's no, like, consequences of seeing these. They're pretty much more intermissions for the main game.
Heart of darkness. The rain was coming down like all the angels in heaven had decided to take a piss at the same time. In a situation like mine, you can only think in metaphors. They had killed the love of my life. They were going to pay.
Get justice.
Americans, Avenger 9
And that's pretty much it. The rest of these are commercials. They're not that relevant. The commercials aren't that relevant. Yeah. You have to go through here.
NYPD.
Whoa, easy, officer, easy. Just cleaning the place. Come on, officer, it's all legit. I work for the Squeaky Cleaning Company.
You didn't hear anything suspicious just now?
No. Oh, wait. You mean the gun workshop upstairs?
Take me there. Move.
Sure, officer. If that's what you
The
want.
voice audio is really bothering me. Is there any problem I'm having? Like, I'll give it one last look. Like, let's see. How about game? No. Won't be on the video. Maybe it has something to do with the pre-game. By checking, I don't know. Maybe it is related to the
Officer,
music.
you cops got it easy.
Whatever.
All you have to do
You
is
can
go to
read.
the crime scene and look around a bit. We're the ones who have to clean up that mess, brains and guts and shit.
Detective.
DT, huh? You know what I mean. You get the credit, what do we get?
Right.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, right. Anyway, we're just waiting for him to open up the door here.
After you, detective.
Very well then.
Oh, detective, I've got something for you.
He's the bad guy! Shoot him! I don't think so. They're pretty much our main bad guys for the first third of the game. Or pretty much the whole game actually, now that I think about it. Never mind.
Masquerading as cleaners.
Wow, that's really quiet. We could show this off as well. I don't know. Another little bit of a secret here. Yeah, like up here. More painkillers, a grenade, and more ammo. Currently, actually, with the screen I have right now, this is gonna sound weird, but I can't see the grenade slot right now. The reason why is because part of my screen is actually broken, so I can't really see some of the bottom part, the second half of my bottom part of the screen. I can show where I can't see it on the video, since you can't see it, but I do. Oh, over here, so... Oh boy. Oh, this is not for us.
When they do that.